The streams yesterday performed a lot better than I anticipated. I'm happy. I'm happy. I know to a lot of people it might not seem like they performed well, but trust me, that's something I'm doing, and I think it's working. So, I've improved the shorts and added a couple of things in order to give a bit of context, but I'm going to continue to do I'm going to continue doing the live breakdowns on a daily basis, Monday to Friday. I'm still deciding if I'm going to continue. I'm still deciding if I'm going to continue doing the abscess predictions because I mean I'm already doing breakdowns on a daily basis, so I don't know if the abscess predictions, or maybe I might do them early before maybe the watch along, and I can break down the fights before then. So I'll decide as time progresses. So without any further ado, let's get to the fight that you basically came here for. Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. Uh, this is a tricky fight. Um, Fundamentally because I think both of them are exceedingly evenly matched. In every way possible, in both their strengths and weaknesses to some extent. Right. So what I mean by that, okay, let me actually just get the advantages out of the way that I feel like either of them has. It goes without saying that number one, obviously Joe Pyfer has the power advantage. Um, the other concerning thing is that Joe Pyfer has like a 3.5 inch reach. So because of that, it becomes a little bit tricky, especially because my pick is a little bit unpopular. Because my subscribers went with Joe Pyfer. I just feel like both Joe Pyfer and Kelvin Gastelum are basically the same fighter. The main difference is Joe Pyfer has a little bit of power. Joe Pyfer has what do you call it? A bit of reach. Not a bit of reach. I mean, 3.5 inch reach is a significant advantage in a striking match, which I think it's going to be to some extent. Kelvin Gastelum has the. I don't know if he has the grappling advantage, but I mean, Jack Hermanson was able to do what he was doing to Joe Pyfer. So, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out, especially considering the fact that Joe Pyfer gassed out against Jack Hermanson. Um, but at the same time, Kelvin Gastelum does not take his career seriously. That's one of the scary things about Kelvin Gastelum. He's obviously very undersized for middleweight, um, but he's very durable. As far as I know, Kelvin Gastelum has not been knocked out as yet. However, I remember even saying this in the comment section. I was like, he hasn't been knocked out, but Joe Pyfer is probably going to be the most powerful striker that Kelvin Gastelum has potentially ever faced, which is going to which is going to make the fight to play out in an interesting way because it's going to test Kelvin Gastelum's chin. Right, my official pick is Kelvin Gastelum. My subscribers went with Joe Pyfer, and I honestly don't blame them. I mean, like I said at the beginning of this particular stream, more or less, I feel like both of them are basically the same type of fighter. Defensively, I think both of them are decently defensive. As far as offensively, I think they throw a bit more or less the same amount of volume. The main difference for me comes with the technical element of it, which is, I mean, the technical striking, which I feel like obviously it goes without saying that Kelvin Gastelum is the more technical striker. Despite the fact that I think he lost the fight between his last fight which was between him and Daniel Rodriguez, if I'm not mistaken. So this is one of those fights whereby you are better served like just flipping a coin, because I can guarantee you that this fight can go either way. Um, I'm picking Kelvin Gastelum. It's probably going to be via decision or late finish, right? And if Joe Pyfer is going to win, I assume that it's going to be in the first or second round, because I don't think Joe Pyfer is going to win a decision. I might be wrong. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I see what do you call him? Joe Pyfer winning via finish, not necessarily a decision. Kelvin Gastelum is probably going to win via decision. And I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I think that's basically the summary of what I feel about this particular fight. I'm going to go to the next fight, which is Raul Rosas Jr. versus Vince Morales. So if you're just joining in now, you can always rewatch the whole entire stream, which is not that long. It's like 6 minutes long. Um, but it's by design. I make sure that it's easily digestible so that you don't have to stay too many hours watching me talk. Anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts. I think Kelvin Gastelum is going to take this one. However, it's a coin toss, and that's why I guess my subscribers decided to go with Joe Pyfer. Um, but it seems like it's going to be a really, really good card. I'm super excited for that. So if you still want to watch me, let's go to. I'm going to start the stream for Raul Rosas Jr. versus Vince Morales right now. So yeah, in summary, before I go, in summary, striking, I think more or less they're the same defensively, offensively, as well as volume. But obviously, the more technical striker is going to be Kelvin Gastelum. The more powerful striker is going to be Joe Pyfer. Joe Pyfer has like a 3.5 inch reach, which is going to give him a bit of an advantage. But Joe Pyfer has a horrible cardio, which is going to give Calvin Gastelum an advantage. So that's one of the main reasons I went with Calvin Gastelum via decision, because I feel like he's durable, but it's a coin flip. Anyway, on to the next one. Until next time, deuces.